So he's a UFC bantamweight champion. I think UFC is United Fighting something or other. But he's here. Was not born in Jamaica. His parents were his grandparents born in Jamaica. And you see it right here. So you know it's not a fake thing. He's not just talking. Here it is. Wow. Look nice.
It's heavy.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you live in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah. So born and raised in New York with my parents, and then we moved over to Las Vegas not too long ago to start training and finish up. Like during COVID, it got a little bit weird, so we went over there. We bought a house over there after my fight against Corey Sandhagen, which I finished in the first round, and then I was able to secure a house over there where all the fights were taking place during COVID.
Fantastic. You come here often?
I was here in 2017, and then we came again 2022 with my fiance for like a quick vacation getaway.
Yeah, and you're here, man, because you're helping out some folks in Jamaica this time. You want to kind of give back. I say give back, even though you weren't born here, your parents and grandparents, so you want to help out. First time you won the championship was because the other fighter was disqualified. Yeah. But then pretty soon after that, you beat him up.
13 months later, I had a arthroscopic artificial disc replacement in my neck, the C6, C7, and we had to go in and take care of that. I had some muscle atrophy in my tricep, some loss of, a lot of loss of movement and things like that. So they got that fixed, and then we had the immediate rematch after that, and I was able to secure the win the right way, the way that I wanted to win, and I just defended the belt again in Abu Dhabi, October 22nd.
Weren't you concerned about that neck injury? Because that could have finished your career.
Oh, 100%. A lot of people wrote off my career. Doctors and stuff were saying that I would never fight again. So for me to be able to compete again and not only just compete, be the guy that people thought was going to do whatever he wanted to me in the octagon, for me to go out there and get the win and shut everybody out, that was a big upset to the world. But for me, it wasn't an upset. It was something that I knew I could do. And the first time I just didn't perform the way I wanted to.
Yeah. By the way, it's Ultimate Fighting Championship. I said United, but it's Ultimate Fighting Championship. That's what the UFC means. Why did you get into this sport in the first place? This can be dangerous.
It's very dangerous, but if you're a little slick, bob and weave, move your head a little bit. But I started with wrestled in high school. I started late in 10th grade, and then I wrestled in college. And then after going to college and wrestling over there, I coached over there as well, coaching the high school level. I like teaching, Yeah. So once I started that, I met a guy named John Jones. He was the youngest UFC champion, and I saw him having a success, and I was like, man, I think I could do something just like this and be good just like him. And he became the youngest UFC champion in the world. So I followed in his footsteps. He was a guy I went to school with. Yeah. So shortly after that, I was able to make my own name in the sport.
But the fighting part of you came from the family or what? Or you were a bad boy as a little boy?
No, man. But I have a very big family. I have 22 siblings.
22?
22, yeah. Big family, man. Big family.
22?
Yeah, my mom have 10 kids. And the rest all halves, so a big family.
Yeah, so you saw anyone in the family doing what you're doing now?
I'm the first one to do it, and then my younger brother, Troy, and then one of my older brothers, Kelvin, he's fighting as well now. So it's not for everybody, but they finally get it. They're starting to support a lot more, which I like. My mom came to the very first fight ever, which was in Jacksonville, Florida, which was the rematch.
And she wasn't nervous?
She was. She called me the day of my final weight cut, which I had to lose about 8.5 pounds before I stepped on the scale in the morning.
In what length of time you had to lose that?
Just overnight. So in the morning we step on the scale, we weigh in.
Hold on, man. 8 pounds overnight?
Yeah. How much is that in kilos?
So what you did? To lose it, what you did?
We sit in the hot tub. We sit in this thing called sauna blanket. Yeah. So when you sit in there, you lose weight. There's a lot of water weight though, so it comes off quick. Not really quick, it's painful. But then after that, because you feel like you're losing a lot of fluid from your brain, your muscles. Wow. You're dehydrating everything.
But that can't help it.
It's not, but this is what everybody does. It's part of the sport, it's part of